Well, some bad news for Yahoo users. Tens of thousands of their computers were infected, and the problem is outdated software.
So was protection even possible here? And if you were among those infected, what can you do this morning?
Back to compute this, Thor, Schrock from Shrock Innovations. Good
Nice
to
to
Thor.
see you.
Hey guys.
So what
Thanks
happened?
for braving the cold.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's only negative
was
8.
easy.
Come on.
Where's your hat?
No,
Child's
you're thinking
play.
of the
You
big hat
know
with
you're
flaps?
getting old when you go out. I went outside this morning and I'm like, I know I walked to school in temperatures like this when I was a kid. And I'm like, oh wow, I'm turning into my dad. When I was your
Up and
age.
down.
Uphill
hills.
both ways.
Both ways.
Uphill both ways.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what happened? This was on Friday, right? Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, Friday
Yahoo
and
users?
Saturday. Basically, visitors to the Yahoo family of websites. So if you use Yahoo Mail, if you use the Yahoo search engine, any of those websites, they all deliver ads on the page. That's why your Yahoo email is free, because it's ad supported. Some people click on the ads. There's a really interesting video of Dr. Oz going around with this big fat belly, and it's like 10 secrets to reduce belly fat,
Yeah,
or
I've
to the
seen
10
those.
myths of belly fat. And I'm like, I wanted to click on that, but I knew it was an ad, and I knew I wasn't going to learn anything. There's no 10 secrets. It's probably a sell me a product kind of thing, so I didn't click on it. But those are the kind of things that when you see those ads and click on them, 9 times out of 10 you go to a website and everything works fine. Well, over the weekend, Yahoo's ad network was injected with advertisements that took people to websites that would infect your computer with a virus if your third-party software was out of
So
date.
to be clear, just having Yahoo Mail or just going to the site for information, that you weren't affected in those cases. You had to click on something and go to another site.
Right, you had to take part in one of the ads, but they were infected. The Yahoo network was delivering about 27,000 infections an hour
Oh my.
over the weekend.
But for users, you would think that'd be a safe site because you'd think they're all scanned by
trust
Yahoo.
them.
You trust those sites.
Yep.
So
Well,
I can see why somebody would click
there's a
on it.
reason. This has happened before, and it usually happens over a weekend. What happens is all the network administrators and the ad people, they come in on Friday and they check all the ads, and the ads themselves are fine. And they look at all the websites, and all the websites, Google says these are all safe sites, so there's no problem. Then the maker of the site changes the content of the site. So you have a bad guy that comes in, drops tens of thousands of dollars to put ads up on Yahoo, and Yahoo ad reps are like, woohoo, payday.
Yeah.
And then over the weekend, they changed their websites to deliver malware, and then they just did a one weekend buy, and then of course on Monday the websites go back to normal. So when the people come back in and they look to see what happened, well, all these websites are fine. Well, I don't know what happened.
So what can you do now?
Okay, so if you used Yahoo, you're probably okay unless you clicked an ad. You probably don't even remember if you clicked an ad. Sometimes the ads are so well written, you don't know if you're clicking an ad or a link. But if you did click that and you had an outdated version of Java, that was the software that came into play here. Sometimes it's Adobe Reader, sometimes it's Java, sometimes it's Flash Player, sometimes it's Shockwave. There's tons of third-party apps or applications that we all have on our computers. If you clicked on an ad and went to the website and your computer was out of date, you are infected. I mean, you may not even know it yet, but you're infected.
Great segue here because this is where you tell everybody you got to make sure all your software is up to date.
Whether it's
Yep.
Java or that other long
Now,
list.
the sad thing is how many segments have we done where we told people, you know, you need to have good antivirus, and, you know, Windows Defender isn't good antivirus, Microsoft anti-spyware, you know, Windows, all those subs, those are not adequate. Those are the bare minimum. But the big thing here is it doesn't matter what antivirus you had. You could have had Norton 360 on your computer, but if your third-party software is out of date,
Yeah.
you would have been infected anyway.
This is apples and oranges.
Yes.
In that case, right?
Yeah, it's basically like the bad guys figured out a secret entrance into your house, and all your doors and windows are alarmed, but you didn't know, you know, you didn't think about alarming the chimney.
Right.
And somebody came down the chimney like Santa Claus and stole everything in the house.
So with Secure Updater, how does it work? How do I get it? What's the cost?
That's right. There's a program called Secure Updater, and the thing that burns me up is we're going to sit here and talk about it on the show,
Yep.
and some of your viewers are going to download it, and some of them aren't, but there's a 14-day free trial. So if you're a Yahoo user, download this now and run it, and what it will do is it will update not just the Java, but all the third-party software
Yep.
on your computer, get it all up to date and current, and it's free for 14 days. And then after that, you can decide if you want to buy it. It's like $50 the first year and $25 each additional.
For
It's
an
like-
entire year.
Yeah, it's like
12
$2 a
months.
month. I mean, it's ridiculously cheap compared to if you were a Yahoo user and you are infected and that your infection is going to come to light here soon. When it does come to light, you're going to be in for $100, $200 for a virus removal.
Yeah, it seems like that's the way bad guys are gaining access to our computers is outdated software more than clicking on, I guess, websites or
Emails.
the antivirus through,
Yeah, you know, it's getting to
attachments.
the point now where the operating systems are so locked down that the easiest way to get into a computer is through an outdated third-party piece of software like Java. Now, when you think about it, these companies release updates for their software. They don't do it because it's fun, because they were bored on a weekend. They do it because a vulnerability was found, and they have to patch that vulnerability. So if you don't download the updates, you don't have the patches. Now, most people have 13, 14 different third-party pieces of software on their computer. Secure Updater updates 30 different pieces of software.
Yeah, it's not reasonable to think the average person's
You're
going
not
to
gonna-
keep on top of it, have a schedule, always be looking for new updates. Who has the time?
You have to do it every day. I mean, yeah, no one has the time.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have the
every day.
time to do
Yeah.
that. But that's why Secure Updater is so nice. It does it once every 8 hours for you, and
Wow.
then silently and automatically installs the updates.
That's the key. I don't
Yeah.
want to see it all happening.
That's
Just
right.
take
Get
care
it
of
done.
it and go.
So go to secureupdater.com, get the free 14-day trial. Please, especially if you're a Yahoo user, don't put this off. You know, I'm not telling you to spend any money.
Right.
I'm not telling you to buy anything. Just go get the 14-day free trial and install it and let it do its thing.
Installing it and letting it run, easy process.
Very
Yeah,
easy.
That's secureupdater.com. If you'd like to learn more about Shrock Innovations, you can go to ShrockInnovations.com, and then 3 locations in the area. One at Village Point South, another in Papillion, and then the original is in Lincoln. So you see all the contact information there. And Thor is always updating the followers on Facebook too. So if he's here once a week, that's great. Even better on social media to kind of plug in and be well informed
The
there.
Consumer Electronics Show is coming up, and we have lots of articles on our Facebook pages. One about a contact lens television. You put it right on your eyeball.
Oh,
So
right.
there's all
And then
kinds
you
of.
can
There's
see it
this
Oh
is
my
a really
gosh.
good week.
Google Glass
That's
had
all you need
everybody
to
up
see.
in arms about being distracted, putting it flat on your eyeball.
120-inch TV right in your eye.
Right in your eyeball. That's great.
My husband probably wants one. Thanks, Thor.
Thank you, guys.
Good to see you.
All right, today's picture of the day shows one little guy in the New Year's spirit.
Yeah, full show for you again tomorrow. Sit tight. See what's playing.